Larsen here for the Dreamcatcher podcast. Thanks for joining us. Today, my guest is Craig Bontrager. Welcome, Craig.
Yeah, thank you.
Today we are at Main Street Market in Milford, Nebraska. This is your store. We just recently really met. I mean, it hasn't too
Right.
long ago.
Right.
So a little bit about Craig.
Well, I'm a native of Nebraska.
Okay.
Was born in Lincoln, but have lived in Milford almost all my life.
Okay.
A couple other places when I was young. Attended Heston College in Kansas
Okay, cool.
and got my bachelor's degree at Eastern Mennonite University in Virginia.
Okay. That's interesting.
And kind of chased my wife, Karen, out there.
Did you?
That's how I first ended up there, but got my degree in recreation management, actually.
Okay, that's cool.
And spent many years working in the fitness industry.
Oh, wow.
Was somewhat of a athlete myself, doing those adventure racing.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
That
That's
was a
cool.
lot of fun. Most recently, I'd spent 20 years working at the Fairbury Hospital as the
Wow.
wellness center director,
Interesting.
helping people rehab from injuries and
Very important and very
classes
cool.
and
Wow.
things. So that's what brought me up to the point where we have the grocery store.
Interesting journey there.
Yeah, yeah. I've always been decent, I guess, at public relations,
Okay.
people skills and things like
Uh-huh.
that, which helps in this situation
Yeah.
too. But the real reason we're here in the situation we are now is because of my daughter and my wife.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess that's a little bit of my history.
Okay. That's amazing history.
Graduated from Milford, so
Okay.
I'm kind of the native here, I guess.
So Virginia, how did you go? What took you to there?
Well, the Mennonite Church
Yeah.
has several colleges in the United States.
Okay.
Heston College is a 2-year
Ah,
college. And I
okay.
started out there in teaching, actually,
Okay.
and met my wife, my future wife. There.
Cool.
There's always several other folks in the Milford area that kind of joke that you get your Mr. and Mrs. degree at Heston College.
Is that really okay?
And that's the case for me and my wife.
Okay. Oh, that's great.
And
That's
we
awesome.
met there, and then she told me she was going to go to Eastern Mennonite University.
Okay.
And so I thought I would too. And
Yeah.
we actually got engaged out there
Cool.
in our senior years.
That's nice.
Yeah. Decided to live in Nebraska, and so we moved back here. when
Okay.
the
Nebraska's
time
good.
came. Yeah.
So did you like Virginia?
Virginia's beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The college that we went to there, a few miles from Shenandoah National Park.
Oh, I can see that would be
So
really
we'd go on
very
hike
nice.
up there. That was a lot of fun. Close to DC. We'd go to Washington, DC and the
Excellent.
Smithsonian and things like that.
Oh yeah, so much to be able to do.
Yeah. Beautiful area. But I had always kind of wanted to come back home, and Karen was wanting to, we had a short discussion, I guess, about where we were going to live, but we ended up deciding it would be here.
Yeah, Nebraska's great. I think it's very great.
You don't
and
know God's plan, but
You do
we're
not.
starting to see that now.
Yeah.
That maybe this is why we were supposed to come back.
Yep. Yeah. None of us know. Yeah, the journey is very interesting. That's for
Right.
sure.
Right.
And he can be very ornery on how he gets you where you're supposed to be. So okay, today. So grocery store, actually, more than a grocery store.
Right.
So what was impetus to start something like this, and where you were at previously?
Right. Well, like I kind of said, the main reason we're here is because of my wife and my daughter.
Right.
Now, Karen, Karen's my wife, when she was growing up, she worked in a deli.
Oh, really?
Similar to this here.
What you have here? Okay.
And it was at a big marketplace. You go in and they have deli and fish and all this,
Oh,
fresh
wow,
seafood
nice.
and bakeries and all that kind of thing. And so she had been experiencing that early on.
Okay.
When we moved out here, we thought, it'd be kind of fun to have a store like that
Mhm.
in Milford.
Yeah.
Well, back in about 2015, I think it was, another couple must have had the same vision,
Okay, that's interesting.
and they started a bulk food store up at the old location.
Okay.
And we didn't know them then, but we came to the store some and
Okay.
bulk food. Oh, and Karen say, well, this is kind of like what
Yeah, kind of.
I grew up with.
Yeah.
And we got to know them a little bit. Well, as our kids came along and grew up, my aunt, who actually still works for us today,
Okay.
helped this couple some. She worked for them some.
Okay.
Well, as time went by, their business grew a little bit, and she asked my daughter Celia
Okay.
if, hey, you want to come and work for him?
Yeah, there you go.
like that.
Yeah.
And so Celia worked for him, and she really loved it, and she decided through that experience that this is kind of what she wanted to do if the opportunity became.
Okay.
And so she went to college. She went to Heston,
Okay.
started there, and with some, what would you call it, marketing and hospitality
Okay.
major. Finished at SCC in
Okay.
Lincoln,
Okay.
but during the time working there, she came home one night and said, "Dad, I think they want to sell the store." She even
Oh.
kind of whispered it to me, like, "You're in
Uh-huh.
our house, you don't have to whisper."
Yeah.
But anyway, I thought, you know what? Maybe this is what we've been
True. Yeah.
wondering,
Very
because
true.
at the time, I had a good job, and so did Karen, but we were just kind of thinking maybe it's time for a change.
Mm-hmm.
And I called him that night, and we basically had the deal done on the phone call.
Wow, that's
Because
fast.
it takes time to,
Yeah, all
do
the
all the legalities and stuff.
logistics, yeah.
But that's kind of where it started.
Wow. So, okay, you're in a store that you said you just been here for a little over a year?
Yeah, in this store, yeah.
Okay. So you just wanted more space from where you were at previously, or?
Well, we had a ton of ideas. I
Okay.
suppose anybody
Okay.
would, starting at a new business.
Right.
But
Right.
Celia wanted to do these meat and cheese trays.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron wanted to make meals for folks.
Yeah.
And through the course of COVID
Yeah.
and some other issues, we actually became the town grocery store.
Yeah.
So those were things that the old owners didn't have to, because there was a pack and save grocery
Oh, so
store
they already,
over
okay,
across
had
town.
something like that then. Okay.
Yeah. Uh, and just through time that closed down and things moved on. And yeah, so here we are. We figured out, and we were paying rent at the old
Oh,
place too. I have
okay.
to think of that too.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
and we knew probably 6 months in that we were going to outgrow that pretty quickly.
Okay. Okay.
And paying rent, well, we had a good landlord, but
Yeah, but
you realize that you're just kind of spinning your wheels when you're
true.
paying
Yeah.
rent. And so you start looking around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
well, land in a small town isn't always readily available.
True.
Uh, and so one day, I went to the old store. It was in May. That's all I
Okay.
remember.
Okay.
Back in 23, I believe, and kind of smelled smoke.
Uh-oh.
And well, it's not the store, but
That
now
was,
we found out that the building that was here had a small fire.
oh, wow.
And, they put it out, and the person that was here kept operating their business, but found out through some conversations and talking to some friends that it wasn't going so well. So I went and talked to the owner down here, and we had a discussion of,
Right.
would you be interested in selling? And took his time to decide,
Did he? Okay.
because it was a family business for
Yeah, I
him
can
too.
see that then.
Difficult for him,
Yeah.
but he felt good. He told me in the end he felt good about selling it to another local person.
Yes,
that could
I can
carry
see
on.
that. Yeah.
And so that's where it started.
Okay.
2000, yeah, that was about 2023. We made that deal.
Okay.
And so we tore the old building down. The lot across the street that you can see came with this.
Okay.
And started with the plain dirt lot.
So you started from scratch. I mean, it just,
yeah.
so did you have, I mean, did you have a visualization of what you wanted here? I mean, this is an amazing building.
Somewhat, yeah.
Okay.
It's a very unique design.
It is. It's awesome.
In the end, we kind of have a combination of both Karen and mine's background.
That sounds good.
If you look at the building from the south,
Okay.
or from that way,
Right.
you'll see a design that is like an Eastern styled Mennonite store.
Wow. Okay.
They're very basic, with the front porch and everything. If you look at it from the east side or from the front,
Like where you come in here, yeah.
you see a gambrel roof like a
Yeah.
Western barn.
Yeah.
In
That
fact,
is cool.
we even got hayloft picker. Can't think of the name of it now.
I know what you
for hayloft.
Yeah. Yeah.
Out of a barn west of town here, and that's
I love it.
of our wood in the
Oh, with their own barn wood. Yeah.
came from the barn. So there's a tie there.
Okay.
There's some family tie there. Yeah. So that's where the design came from.
Nice.
The company that built it used to be, the guys on that crew used to be Amish when they were young.
Okay.
So they knew how to build.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure. Yeah.
they built the building very, very well. And since it was somewhat unique, they wanted to do it a great job because it's a show place for
Yeah,
them too.
exactly. Yeah.
And even as we went, we've made some changes in addition.
Sure. As you go along, yeah.
They had metal siding that looks like wood.
Okay.
That was something that was fairly new at the time.
Yeah.
Since we've built, there's been several other people who want this company to build their buildings, but they want to look at how they did that here.
Understand that. No, it is catches your attention when you're going by. That's for sure.
Right. And we had a lot of local contractors help out, like the plumbers and electricians.
That's good. Keep it in, yeah.
Craftsmen. So yeah,
I always like that.
A lot of people feel like they have some skin in the game,
and that's worth so much.
Yeah,
especially in a small town. You just want to support the small town. So,
right.
So you have so many things you have where you can have lunch, which I had the other day. I mean, it's a very hearty lunch. I mean, I love the names of your sandwiches and stuff. Who came up with the names and the sandwiches?
Most of the sandwiches and the descriptions and things like that are based on the railroad.
Yeah, you're very close to the railroad, yes.
And most of those names and things came up from the old owners.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
They had kind of come up with a lot of that. We've added probably 6 or 7 sandwiches to that.
Okay.
With, again, a description of
railroad-related
items.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, 100 yards away. But that's been kind of a unique thing for
us. It is.
But does the name have anything to do specifically with the meat and stuff that's in it? Not really, but they're all unique tastes.
Yeah, the one I had the other day was excellent. It was very good.
Yeah.
So I mean,
and the bread we is made from a local bakery.
Yeah,
we do a lot of baking here as well.
Okay,
but we don't make our deli bread. That's made in here across and next to.
Really? Okay, that's cool too.
Yeah.
So do you cook?
I can cook.
I hear you on that one.
Yeah, I'm more in the research and development.
Okay, there you go. I love it.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah. So you have so many amazing products. I mean, how do you find these products?
Well, again, the old owners had a few things.
They did. Okay.
A few things. The bulk food was kind of their focus, but from that, we were able to develop into many other. More like grocery store items.
Okay.
The Walnut Creek brand is probably our main supplier.
Yeah.
And that's out of Millersburg, Ohio. And it's an Amish Mennonite company.
Okay.
Most of our products we try and either have Amish Mennonite made.
I think it's very good.
Or Nebraska made.
Yes.
Or plainly local. Producing things like that. So that's a big deal. But we had heard of the the Walnut Creek company. Dutch Valley is another company that's out of Pennsylvania.
Nice.
We get some of our products from them.
Okay.
And then there's also a couple other products called Amish Wedding.
Okay, that's interesting.
They
name
make sauces. Yeah, they make sauces and salsas and stuff like that. We get some of those products.
Interesting.
And then we get some meats from the Troyer company.
Okay.
I've never asked or researched, but I don't think that Troyer company is related to any of the Troyers in Milford. But I'm not sure of that either.
Yeah. Wow, there's family that has that.
A lot of Troyers in Milford. Yeah.
Never know. That might that would be really cool if they were related. And so
some of them joke they come in and they
I bet they do.
Yeah,
I bet they do. So does your wife help a lot too?
Yeah, she's co-owner with.
She's co-owner. Okay.
And she does a lot of the.
Does she? Okay.
My daughter, I would say, is the main person in the kitchen, but my wife does a lot of work. She makes some of the daily meals and salads that you can take home. She does a lot of the ordering of like the decor items. She does a lot. She has a lot to do with designing and layouts of sales. Like end caps,
your displays and all that stuff. Okay,
attractive.
Yes.
My artistic ends.
That would be me too.
Yeah.
I know when I like something, but it's like to get it there. No.
I mean, Karen's in pretty good touch with what people like.
That's worth so much. That is for sure. So I always ask on the Dreamcatcher podcast, when you were growing up, what did you think? What was your dreams when you were a kid, when you were going to grow up? What were you going to grow up to be?
Oh, when I was little, I wanted to be an athlete and a farmer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
I grew up on a farm. We had hogs. Never had a huge farm, but a lot of my family members farmed.
Okay.
And that opportunity didn't really come out. When I was a teenager, we had some issues come up with the farm. I think, in the 80s, a lot of farm owners
did, yes.
And so we got out of that. But the athlete part, I was never a great athlete, but I enjoyed doing the adventure racing.
Okay.
And that kept me in it for a while. I enjoyed that. I made some contacts that I still have today.
Which is always good.
And some of my former teammates were all too old to compete now, but
Okay.
a lot of my former teammates still come to the store and we hang out.
Excellent.
Some good relationships there.
So you don't, you don't do any athletic items, or you don't do anything like that?
No, we
Like
don't.
these
Yeah,
roommates?
it's all food and
Okay.
and decor items. I
Yeah.
guess we do have some keychains, some pickleball keychains.
Okay. That works.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
start with something. But yeah, those are probably the two things I had wanted to do when I was a kid.
excellent.
But as I went through, I found that I was actually fairly comfortable talking with people and being
Yeah.
relational, and that's a big part of this job. So
Oh, yes. I would think that would definitely be.
that's
So have you ever thought about are you on social media?
we do have a big social media presence.
Okay.
However, my daughters and my wife do the Facebook stuff.
Okay. Not you?
No, I will offer content
Okay. Okay.
of what to write or put on.
Kind of what? Yeah.
And we do some reels.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. My daughter does some TikTok stuff and things like that. And
Okay.
it's,
I understand
I'm
that.
not that generation. So is this going to embarrass me?
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
I tried TikTok and I was like, yeah.
But they keep it pretty respectful, and we get a lot of positive influence.
I can see that. So do you have like a YouTube, or do you have anything with YouTube with your store here?
We don't.
Okay.
But we have Instagram, Facebook, some TikTok.
Okay. That's quite a
We
bit.
have a pretty good presence.
Okay.
We really do. It's surprising. I don't think, the older owners were very conservative Mennonite, and they didn't do anything like that.
No, I could definitely imagine that.
I certainly respect their views on that.
Yes.
In today's world, to reach the younger generation.
Well, they're usually on their phones. Yeah.
And that's one thing we felt that we had to do to reach that market.
Yep.
So
do you do lives, Facebook lives or anything like that here at the store?
I think we did one time. We also did, we did one with my daughter's birthday. We had a friend of ours come in and sang happy birthday on his guitar. And
that's cool.
80,000 views. So.
That's very good.
Yeah. So you just don't know what's going to take off.
Sometimes it very much surprises you. It's like, why this and why not that?
Right.
And social media, I don't know. I haven't figured Facebook. I've got figured out. The rest of them.
Yeah. No. And I know, we have such a generational audience or customers.
Yeah, I could see you would have a wide base for.
We have 80-something-year-old conservative Mennonite folks that don't do anything social media, and then we have teenage kids and
that's
like the
their
basketball
life.
team come in, and that's all they do. And so just trying to reach and flow with that whole
kind of a balance there between the two. So okay, so I know the other day we were here. You have lunch. Do we have a lot of people come in for lunch?
We do. We have the Southeast Community College in town.
Yeah, I can see that.
They're actually on spring break this week.
Okay.
But we have a lot of teachers come down. A lot of the professors come.
I can see that.
I would say we have at least 100 people a day.
That's really good
for the lunchtime alone.
Very good.
We usually sell out of our soups.
Excellent. That's a good thing to have happen.
We have kind of an endless amount of bakery stuff, so we don't sell out of sandwiches. But we regularly sell more than 100 sandwiches.
That is really, really good. So what are your hours?
Mondays through Fridays, we're open 9 to 6.
9 to 6. Okay. Okay.
That's not my hours. That's the hours.
Yeah, no, I know. I'll know you were here way before and afterwards.
And Saturdays we're open 8 to 3.
Okay.
And then Sundays we're closed.
Good. That's very good.
Keep the Lord's Day sacred, but
and you need
we're
to.
Here some.
Yeah. If anybody which I've done restaurant work, there's so much that goes on behind the scenes to make this look like it does.
Yeah.
So
gotta keep it clean and little things. Yeah. It's a new building. We don't have a huge problem with maintenance issues yet, but you want to stay up on stuff.
You do. So this is a big space. Do you have somebody hired to clean it, or do you guys do that yourself?
We do most of it ourselves.
Wow.
I do have a crew that comes in once a week and does some detailing in the kitchen.
Okay. I can see that, definitely.
And we have another employee that 2 nights a week fairly deep cleans the rest of it.
Okay.
Cleaning the floor and things like that. So
wow.
It's like I say, it's too new yet.
Yeah, you shouldn't have really with that new. You shouldn't have really.
But I'm sure at some point we may notice some dust somewhere up in the rafters or something that we probably should look at.
Yeah. So okay, always ask, so what does a year look like? 5 years? I mean, would you ever open another one of these or
We've
another?
been asked that already.
I bet.
It's been successful.
Yeah.
Yes. Um, as of now, I would say we probably wouldn't
Okay.
because it's kind of unique. One of my vendors, a friend of mine from town here, said he said I said he said that I thought it would be a great idea for somebody to open a business that focuses on the Mennonite
Yeah,
heritage.
exactly.
And he said it's good to see that somebody did. So
Mhm.
that's what we focus on. You know, we get obviously non-Mennonites in.
Sure. Yeah. Right.
And it's a tourist draw. It is.
I can definitely believe that.
A long ways away. So 5 years, 10 years down the line, I'm wearing the drive-through shirt. We hope that.
Did you have a drive-through?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have the window in place.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah. We have the pedestal out in front. We're going to be starting to probably pour some concrete for that here this summer.
Very good.
And eventually have a place where people can drive through and get their sandwiches, like a Runza or something.
Sure. Yeah.
Not going to do 50-pound bags of flour through the drive-through window.
That would be very interesting. Yeah.
We have some ideas, but we just want to take it.
I think that's a good way to do it. Yeah. Yeah. See how things get something
Spread
going.
Yourself too thin, then that doesn't go well.
I agree.
We rent U-Hauls on the side, and we do a couple other side businesses. UPS, we have that.
Okay.
But those aren't big money makers, but it is a real
Just
way
something
people might come in and some more business.
Exactly. No, I think that is very, very good. So, I don't know if you have any spare time. What are some things you like to do in your spare time?
Well, I like to be outside.
Okay, that'd be me too.
That'd be when you're at the store.
No.
When I used to race and things, we were outside all the time.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the outdoors. If I can do any kind of work outside, we'll try to go. It's not easy to do with the family starting to spread out. But we try to go skiing once a year.
Oh, really? Cool. Okay.
I enjoy hiking the Colorado mountains.
Me too.
I've climbed a lot of the 14ers.
Have you really? Whoa.
Not all of them yet, but
that's always up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do enjoy that. Fishing.
You fish out there or fish locally or both?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah. Gonna try and go to Canada later this year for a fishing.
Very nice.
So just I like to. That's where I find myself.
You got to have away from you do days
people
off
come into the store and they kind of look to us as being the people in charge, and I guess we are. But we need to get away too.
You do. Right. No, it becomes your life anyway. You need some time to get perspective or just have downtime.
Right.
So
right.
No, that's very much. So Craig, before we end the podcast, anything else you would like to share with the audience?
We're just blessed. I'm blessed to have a good family.
Excellent.
That
Amen.
wants to do this. My daughter Celia's most of the reason we're doing this because she wants to do this in her career, and she's 22.
Okay.
So
very good.
She wants to carry this on, but it takes, financially we have a little more ability than she does.
Yeah.
Started.
Yeah. At 22, you don't have too much.
Normally, we still have some gas in the tank yet as far as energy. So help her get it going, and we enjoy that. But we just, one of our mottos here is the good old days are here.
Yeah, and that's a great motto. I love that.
We want people to enjoy their shopping experience.
Yes.
We want people to learn how to cook again. We want people to
very important.
Enjoy the family atmosphere we have here.
Amen on that.
And enjoy good food.
Yes.
There isn't any reason, are we as fast food as a Runza or something? No, but
you're pretty fast.
We just think the experience here is worth quite a bit. And
I agree. And we don't have a lot of experiences anymore because everybody's always going. So
100 miles an hour.
Yeah. And
we want to try and offer some amenities here that help with the fast lifestyle.
Yes.
We also want you to slow down and enjoy your shopping.
Yeah. And I think that would be a good motto for all of us. Slow down, enjoy life.
Few complaints I get is someone will come in with a cart full of stuff and they say, I only came in here for one thing. Now look at my cart.
That I can relate with.
Because I think they enjoyed the shopping.
Well, and then I find products I haven't seen for a while either. I mean, that's why I like your place here too. And
some old-fashioned stuff.
Yeah. Which I thought probably they quit making, and it's refreshing that I remember. Yeah. Good products, and I'm glad they're still around.
I'll see that people will come in and say, "Well, I haven't seen this since I was a kid."
Yep.
Didn't even know they
No.
made this anymore, just like what you said.
Yeah, it is awesome. When the first time we were here, it's just like I was telling my wife, I remember that one. I remember my mom making all this stuff and all.
Yeah.
So it's very cool.
Yeah.
And well, Craig, I'm going to end the podcast, but we're going to do another segment. We're going to show your products and a little bit of background on your products and all that. So, but thank you for joining us on the Dreamcatcher podcast, and you take care.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay. That's ground and roasted by a block.
Okay, very good.
Gentleman does that for us, has some connections around the world, and it's coffee from Guatemala. And it's good coffee. We have a big coffee group.
Yeah, I can see the fishing with all the
Yeah.
cameras I got here.
Then, if you want to come at noon, we have soups and sandwiches. You can see quite a stories each day. A lot of
Get her over there on the.
Yeah. And I have a lot of folks come in for sandwiches and soups, like I said before. The sweet bologna, we have some unique meats here that you wouldn't see.
So sweet bologna, what does that mean exactly?
Sweet bologna, it's just cured with the brown sugar.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay.
That's all mixed.
Okay.
Then there's a Lebanon bologna that has made in Lebanon.
Okay.
That's where it originated.
Okay.
We have there's a pork roll, there's a prasky, there's a capola.
Wow, all kinds of
different,
things.
lots of different kinds. Of course, we have brown sugar ham,
Okay.
in the ham. We have a lot of normal.
Wide array of products there. So
Yeah.
So do you have lunch on Saturdays too?
Yes.
You do,
Yeah,
okay.
You can
6
come
days.
in.
Okay.
You can come in at 8 in the morning and get a sandwich if you want.
That's nice too. So
But if you have a garage sale Saturday, we'll have a special or something. We're going to do a special here because the Milford girls won the.
yeah,
We're going
exactly.
to have a special based around that.
Excellent.
I'll try and do a lot of community things.
Okay. Very good.
Those things.
Okay.
So if you go over here, these are all salads and meals that we make. Quite a lot of else here. Yes. A lot of mixes, some quick snacks for folks, but it's all good food. It's
Yeah.
not like, you can buy pop and potato chips here. Sure you can. But this is what people really like. They like homemade food.
Exactly.
And these,
Yeah. And that is if it was they had to make it they won't, and then they would grab the other. So it's
Right.
really great to have it. And so are these like family recipes?
some of them.
Okay.
The broccoli salad is, macaroni salad is.
Okay.
The soup, some of the soups are, some are
Okay.
ones that well, I guess they all are somebody's family recipe.
That is true. Yes, that is true.
Maybe not just ours.
That was good. I haven't baked ham and
Oh, yeah.
casserole.
Yeah.
So do you seasonal? Like in fall, do you have a different menu then? Or
Well, so since my wife just started working here
okay.
in November.
Oh, so you
So,
kind of haven't really
so
gone
we're
through
still
fall
trying to
yet.
decide when
Okay.
the season's up.
Okay.
In late February, we sold Florida strawberries.
Ah, nice.
And so for about a week there, we were selling, you could buy just strawberries, but then we also made a strawberry bread, made strawberry pie.
nice.
Strawberry, we still got a little bit of that.
Oh, with the
Strawberry cheesecake.
cheesecake.
And so I guess there's some themes along those lines.
Okay.
In the summertime, we sell Colorado peaches.
Ah,
And
very
so,
good.
peach pie, peach ice.
Oh yeah, those and Colorado peaches are so good.
Yeah, that's just a whole different level. And then like my daughter will make pies for Easter, Christmas.
Oh yeah, with the holidays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those kind of seasonal things, I guess. So,
Okay. Okay. So that sounds good. So we'll move on over here.
all right.
See, well, I mean, you have such a variety of products here. So,
Yeah.
So can you? This is your walnut. So this is your Walnut Creek product. They have fun product line there.
Yeah, they have thousands of products. I would estimate we sell maybe a quarter of what we could actually sell.
Wow, they really do that. You have
yeah.
a lot of products here.
They do a lot of different things. I mean, right, deli, most of the deli items.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I did it. There was, I mean, so how did you initially find them?
Well, the older owners had dealt some with Walnut,
Okay, that's okay.
but
Yeah. Okay.
both Walnut Creek and our store have grown immense
Okay.
since that day.
Okay.
And so they've expanded what they make for food as well.
Okay.
But a lot of these are Amish-based recipes.
Okay.
Like the mustard eggs, the pickle eggs.
Yeah.
Those are Amish background recipes, and there's certainly some German. You see the sauerkraut.
Yeah, I was know that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Definitely.
I've heard of sauerkraut.
Yep.
It's our own recipe. Yeah. And then all the pickled items.
Yep.
There's certainly a crowd that likes them.
Wow, but candied jalapenos. That's
Yeah.
interesting. I have never
Yeah.
heard of candied jalapenos.
Yeah, it's sweet, yet it's got a bite.
That'd be really good.
I think it's very good on a sandwich or a burrito.
Okay.
If you look up here,
Yeah, I did that. What
top
if
row,
honeys?
the honey is made in Dorchester.
Okay.
That's another local vendor.
Excellent.
There's a lot of benefits to having honey made locally. It helps you with dealing with pollen and allergies.
I know that one.
Right.
Yeah, I
Right.
know that one. So that is. So I mean, and then I see you got some of the good candies made
Yeah,
in
got
Nebraska.
Baker's candies.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. It's
Very
like I
good.
said, it's important to us to have
Of course, yeah.
Nebraska made / Mennonite made, locally made. Yeah.
And I eat those all too fast.
Valhalla honey is out of Lincoln.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have
So wide variety, and I have both candies here.
we get the bulk. We get the candy in a large, 20 to 40 pound boxes. And
Oh,
then
wow.
Bulk it down. We can get it really cheap,
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can definitely.
and then we bulk it down and make it a nice presentation. And
Okay. Okay. Very nice. So I mean, you have home decor products here, and then frozen. I mean, nuts and ice cream. I mean, you have a wide variety. You definitely are a grocery store here. So.
these are the meals that my daughter makes.
Oh, really? Okay, that's cool.
All the frozen dinners.
Okay.
If you go to a regular grocery store, you're going to find a frozen TV dinner.
Yeah.
But these are all homemade. I
Excellent.
make all of that, and we have a tough time keeping it in stock.
That I'm sure. I mean,
In
that
fact, on a Saturday, I'll have people come in and buy for the week, and they'll buy 5 or 6.
I can believe that is their whole week then. And I can understand that. I would
Yeah.
rather do that than cook, wouldn't I, Cheryl?
Yes.
So then, oh my gosh, all kinds of what we're talking about. You get from Niobrara.
Right. So from Valentine area, but they call it number. Yeah. There's many different kinds of flowers. We also sell not just flour, but we also sell the wheat berries.
Okay,
A lot of people like to make their own flour.
makes sense.
That's becoming more and more of a thing. They'll grind it themselves, but they know the good quality products. And this says turkey red heritage flour. Well, there's different nutritional benefits. There's
I can
different
see
levels
that,
of
too.
gluten.
Okay.
We sell some gluten-free products as well.
In today's world, that's
Right.
what we do. So,
Right.
my gosh, you have so many products, and then general groceries here.
Yeah, this is just basic general groceries. Highland Dairy is
So, if possible. And then, oh my gosh, rubs. Are those made mostly?
those are made by an Amish family in Iowa.
Okay. Okay.
This was a vendor for that the old owners had,
Okay.
and talking with them and her, we decided to keep that relationship strong because they're very beautiful rubs.
They are. They're very nice.
And we sell quite a few of them. And people come around to get them. They're very uniquely made. I mean, each one takes a while to make. I make it with an old fashioned flume and all.
Wow. So yeah, that's excellent. I love that. So
Yeah.
I mean, you have so many products. I'm like kids products.
And kids' toys. A lot of the drinks and things like over here in the craft food shed.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not necessary. It's not like craft and some of the normal
The ones you get if you go to
names, but we feel that these are better. I think they're made a little higher quality.
Yes.
And we can be competitive on the price. I tell people we don't necessarily see ourselves as competing with Walmart.
Mhm.
You can't.
No, you
They
can't.
sell
No.
stuff cheaper than we can, but
Yep.
we sell
Yep.
a higher quality
Yep.
product. Are supportive of that.
No, that's good. And I've never heard of one. Adirondack.
Adirondack drinks, yeah. So there was
That before.
the Adirondack mountain range was in eastern.
So that's where these.
That's
Okay.
where they get the name.
Okay.
This is actually made, I believe the Adirondack brand is made in the state of New York.
Okay. That makes sense. I've never seen that.
So that's what that's what it's.
I mean, bakeware or in, I mean,
Yeah, Kutztown soda. My wife is actually from Kutztown, Pennsylvania.
really? Okay.
This is a bottling works that's in her hometown.
Nice.
And they sell quite a bit of it.
I bet.
Yeah. And then it's in another display, but there's also a Reading
bottle oils. And Pennsylvania is a neighboring town too.
That's so cool that you're bringing things in. You don't see that in this area.
Right.
Really
Right.
nice. And then you have, bulk spice and you bulk grains and everything.
Yeah. A lot of folks come here for the spices.
I bet.
We get those in bulk. Those all put down. We can move a lot of spices so it stays fresh.
Yeah.
Spices can last quite some time on shelf, but they do lose a little bit of their potency, for lack of a better term, if you don't keep them loose.
Yeah. No, that is amazing. And then I know the other day with like coffee, you have coffee from your being made.
Right. That's right here.
I knew it.
Yep. Yeah. You were in the area.
Yeah.
This is the gentleman that makes his coffee and grinds it locally.
Can't get much more close. So that's local.
Right. Right. But that's been a real big seller for us, and people know the Milford folks for sure.
Yeah.
It's a local guy.
And that makes, that's excellent. And it looks like there's a few flavors. I'm sure I'd like them all.
Beans too. So people can grind their own. They like to do that. So.
I have both.
Yeah. So I was telling you about the gluten-free section. We have our gluten-free section is getting bigger and bigger all the time.
Wow, that is good sized.
That's a big deal.
I bet.
A lot of people have issues. Yeah, including maybe me. You think I might have some gluten-free things, and a couple of my daughters eat a lot of gluten-free. So it's more and more.
It does seem like
coming a thing.
Yes. So and that's some brands that are bringing back that I haven't seen for a long time, like they were talking over there.
Yeah,
that is so cool that they're still going.
Yeah,
and they haven't been put out of business by the big chain store.
Right. Some of them have had to tone down, and you can see from some of the emptier shelves, we sell a lot of stuff, and it's a constant thing to keep it stocked. But that's a good problem to have.
That is very much. So is there anything else you're going to add to your store that you haven't done yet that you would like to?
We rotate in and around a lot. My wife and my daughter just came back from the Walnut Creek Food.
Oh, are they okay?
In Ohio, and there's some new products that they were introduced to there. That the Walnut Creek brand is going to push. So we're going to work at that. We get suggestions from customers often.
Oh, I bet that's true too. Yeah,
hey, man, if you sold this, we did this. So we look at that. And we temporarily will try, to kind of sandwich or something.
Yeah,
see how
experiment.
It goes. Some things go over well. We keep doing it. Something.
Yeah. So you kind of try that. Yeah. I can see that.
You don't know unless you try it.
Okay. Sounds good. So
here's another example of some local stuff is our soaps.
Yeah. You got quite a variety there.
In Gona, Nebraska.
Okay.
And just around the corner. And then on the other side, we have some soaps that are made locally here. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Now that's
goat soap, so that's kind of unique.
That is.
Goat-based soap.
I've never had anyone with goats and soap there.
Yeah.
So I hope that you need to make it like maybe a few more around the state.
Well, you're not the first to suggest that. We just want to do a good job here first. And if we are successful at that, we find that that's then.
Yeah, I understand that too. So, well, if there's anything else you want to share before we end this segment of the podcast, or
just they have the furniture out front, but that's a different. That's.
But that out there, you also sell.
Yeah, we sell.
Okay, I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah, the poly furniture store.
Wow.
So
you have a variety here.
Yeah,
that is amazing.
So we want it to be a fun place for
it. It is a fun place.
Mom in a hurry can come in and grab milk for the night, or you can come and make a destination shopping trip out of it too.
Yeah, kind of like we did the first time we went by. Because I had never stopped here, and I'm glad we did. So, well, I will end this segment of the podcast. Thank you again, Craig, and you have a good rest of your day. And
all right, thank you,
and take care.
All right, thank you.